Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my video series on academic research. In this video, we will talk about how to read and summarize a research paper with a real example. Many people open a research paper and feel lost. They read paragraph after paragraph but still cannot explain what the paper is about. The reason is simple, you are not looking for the right information. For machine learning or deep learning based research, there are usually 5 to 6 key points you should always focus on: problem and significance, proposed approach, machine learning or deep learning models, datasets, evaluation metrics and results, and gaps or the limitations. Start by identifying the problem and its significance, which tells you what issue the study addresses and why it matters in the real world or scientific context. Next, examine the proposed approach, noting whether the work uses machine learning or deep learning, whether it applies supervised, unsupervised, or reinforcement learning. Also, check if it involves techniques like federated learning, ensemble approach, transfer learning, or generative AI. Then look closely at the model used, including specific architectures, baseline comparison, and any modifications made to improve the performance. Pay attention to the datasets including their size, diversity, quality, and whether they are public or proprietary. Check the evaluation matrices and results, ensuring you understand which performance measures were used, such as accuracy, F1 score, IOU, or other domain-specific benchmarks, and how the results compare to prior work. Finally, identify the gaps or limitations such as dataset bias, lack of generalization, computational cost, or other constraints. Once you train yourself to quickly extract these points, you will be able to understand any paper much faster and organize your literature review more effectively. Let's proceed with an example paper from our previous literature review titled as Skin Lesion Segmentation in Dermoscopic Images with Ensemble Deep Learning Methods. The first section we will read is the abstract. This is usually the first point of contact between you and the paper. A good abstract gives you an overview of the problem, the proposed solution, the dataset used, the methodology, results, and sometimes even the limitations. Now let's start reading. Early detection of skin cancer, particularly melanoma, is crucial to enable advanced treatment. Due to the rapid growth in the number of skin cancers, there is a growing need to computerize analysis for skin lesion. The state-of-the-art publicly available datasets for skin lesion are often accompanied with a very limited amount of segmentation ground truth labeling. Also, the available segmentation dataset consists of noisy expert annotation reflecting the fact that precise annotation to represent the boundary of a skin lesion are laborious and expensive. The lesion boundary segmentation is vital to locate the lesion accurately in dermoscopic images and lesion diagnosis of different skin lesion types. So the first few lines talk about the problem, skin lesion segmentation in dermoscopic images, and why it is important. This covers up our first point, that is problem and its significance. Let's continue the reading. In this work, we propose the fully automated deep learning ensemble method to achieve high sensitivity and high specificity in lesion boundary segmentation. We trained the ensemble methods based on mask RCNN and Deep Lab V3 methods on ISIC 2017 segmentation training set and evaluate the performance of ensemble networks on ISIC 2017 test set and PH2 dataset. As we move forward, we find our first key term of interest. The author proposed a deep learning based ensemble method. This addresses our second point, that is proposed approach. They further explained that their approach uses mass RCNN and Deep Lab V3 models. This covers our third point, that is models. Next, they mention the dataset they used. They trained their model on the ISIC 2017 dataset and also tested it on PH2 dataset. That's our fourth point, that is datasets. Our results showed that the proposed ensemble methods segmented the skin lesion with sensitivity of 89.9% and specificity of 97.9% for the ISIC 2017 dataset. Then we see the results: sensitivity of 89% and specificity of 97% on the ISIC dataset. These are our evaluation metrics and results, which is point number 5. They also compared these results with the existing model to show improvement. Now for point 6, gaps or limitations. Sometimes the abstract includes this, but if not, you should check the conclusion or future work section. In this case, we find this in the future work section that the authors mention possible improvements such as better pre-processing, better post-processing approaches, advanced data augmentation techniques, experimenting with different loss function and optimizers, and validating the approach on more datasets. So by just reading the abstract and small section of the paper, we have the essential details. Problem: skin lesion segmentation and its medical importance. Approach: ensemble deep learning method. Models: mask RCNN, deep lab B3. Datasets are ISIC 2017 and PH2. The evaluation metrics are sensitivity and specificity, and the results are 89 and 97 respectively. And the limitations are need for better pre-processing, post-processing, and augmentation techniques. This way, you avoid wasting time and can quickly decide whether to read the full paper or move on. Consistent practice will make you faster and more accurate at identifying what each paper offers and whether it is worth a deeper read. In the next video, I will explain how to read a paper in detail and organize all the papers you read for a stronger literature review. Stay tuned. See you in the next video.